Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are back to the property where we plowed for we done the strip tillage on the hillside yesterday for the winter squash for my son and wife's going to be growing some stuff with a very strong assist from me, of course. But what we're here today doing is we've got to measure this property and get an idea how much area we have, and there's a couple reasons we do that. Number one, when we do a soil sample, it will give a per acre excuse me, it'll give a per acre recommendation. So we need to know how many acres we have to for our fertilizer, and we will also need to know that for sprays and various other things, and it's all based on a per acre basis. Now we also we've got to get our seed. We've got to order our seed, so we need to know how many seed we need for this and various other things. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a measuring wheel, this gizmo right here, and we're going to measure our what we have here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to measure the whole area, including the strips that were left out, and you can see what we're looking at. And then we're going to measure the actual plowed area and explain to you how to calculate acreage by just using a measuring wheel. Now this is not surveying, this is not exactly dead on accuracy, but this will work. So that's what we're going to do, and then we will go from there. We'll write everything down and see what we come up with. Okay, so here we go. Alright, first thing we're going to do is measure all the way around the entire area to get an idea of just how much ground we're taking up here. And we're just going to measure the perimeter. In other words, we're going to start here with our measuring wheel, and we're going to go all the way around and come back to this point. And with that number, I can show you how to do that. Then we'll do each individual plowed section the same way, and then we'll break it out and calculate everything down. Okay, so what we do here is we measure and get the square footage of the ground. Now keep in mind, an acre has 43,560 square feet in it. So what we do is we measure and get the total square footage of the plot that we've got plowed, or the piece of ground we're wanting to measure, and then we divide that by 43,560. Now on a small piece of ground, you can take a measuring wheel and measure the perimeter, calculate the area, and then divide by 43,560. Or on a bigger piece of ground, you can GPS it, get the area, and then divide by 43,560. And it looks like we got about 2.5 acres here. That doesn't look right, just to be honest with you. I will probably have to recalculate it and determine what we've got. But at this point, it looks like about 2.5 acres plowed. So, but that can help you, because a lot of times when you get recommendations, get you guys squared away here so you won't be moving around. When you're looking at recommendations, it's per acre. Seeding rates, If it's 500 seed per acre, which is very low, or 1,500 seed, or 3,500, or 30,000 seed per acre, you need to know how many acres you have. And it can save you a lot of money, save you a lot of headache, a lot of hassle. And same with yield calculations. If you know the seeding rate or the yield calculation per seeding rate per acre, then you can kind of figure out how you're looking at. Another thing, one reason we chose a hillside for the squash is I like to grow cucurbits with some slope to it. They don't do good in areas in bottoms because there's less drainage. I prefer a little bit of a hillside for them. They couple reasons. You usually get a little more airflow across them on a hillside. That helps with diseases, and like I said, with the soil-borne diseases, the more drainage the better. So that's one reason we chose a hillside for that. But if you're a farmer, this is not surveying. You're not surveying, but this calculation will get you close enough for agricultural purposes. So hope this helps. Hope you learned something, and we will talk to you guys later. If you like what we're doing, subscribe to us, comment on a video, ask questions. We'll be happy to help any way we can. Till next time, take care of yourself.